like to introduce yourself? Because I think this is the second time you've been on the channel.
Yeah, last one was a repo thingy. It feels like ages ago.
It was. I really want to do an edit of it, but edits take so long.
Yeah, that's fair. Anywho, hi, hello there, everyone. I'm Rain, Keeper of the Forgotten, a deity of knowledge and memories, and a shapeshifter. Welcome. I should probably slow down when I say that, but it's fine. It's a lot of fucking words, and I don't want to slow down because of that. Anywho.
You have it all memorized, not as a chain of words, but as like sounds that your mouth makes. And so if you slow down too much, it's like tying your shoes, you know? You kind of forget how to do it if you think about it too much.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel that.
Phonetic muscle memory. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, this is Moon Hunters, a game that I deeply cherish and that Rain has never before played.
Exactly. I saw it. It looked fun. It was on the list of things that are cooperative, and I was like, sure, why the hell not?
Yeah. I've never had that problem in my entire life because I'm awesome. You've never forgotten anything, not a single thing. How do you know that you haven't simply forgotten the things that you were supposed to remember?
Because I remember the things that I forgot I was supposed to remember.
Huh? You may want to make your avatars a little bigger or more zoomed in. I'm slightly larger bat. There you go. You get a slightly larger bat for today. Anyway, fucking Moon Hunters.
Yeah.
It does, I believe, have Steam hosting, and I think it goes off of what the host has unlocked. So
That is fair.
You should host so that we don't like spoil you on anything.
Got it. I hit the start button of the game and immediately got thrown into text hell, so you know what? It's fine. Starts the game. Text. Noted. Storage still from the moon, yada yada yada. Truth lived inside each person. Sun Wars. What the No, I'm not gonna ask questions. The game's gonna answer them eventually. Though on that note, what the fuck's a Sun War?
Sun Wars.
Like I know what a Sakura War is, but that's a different thing.
It's the war between the worshippers of the moon and the worshippers of the sun, obviously.
Ooh. Aha.
Nothing what's Sun War with you. Fiery. I'm taking my big ass grippers and wrapping them around your neck. I'm getting head pats.
Ooh. Ooh. Can I type right? No.
No typing.
There we go.
It's one of Lily's favorites. Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe you could do that.
So yeah, in the start menu.
Yeah.
DZ is here.
We got a Dizzy. Yeah.
Why am I looking at a random old man with a sword? That's the old man with a sword in this game. Everyone's giving me head pats. Everybody giving me head pats. I should really work on the script that does the head pats and see if I can get it to randomize, because there's also a little scritchy. Because I stole the sprites from Pokemon and Me because I thought that was fun.
Game, I would like to get off of keyboard and mouse controls, please. Thank you. No? No option there? Alright.
Yeah, it's part dungeon crawler, part twin stick shooter, part personality quiz.
Part confusion.
Get pat, you beast. It should also sometimes randomly scritch the exposed midriff. That costs extra.
Let's choose the region, yada yada. New game, sure. Lobby code, yeah. Steam invite, cool. So if I just go here and I go to friends and view my friends list, I find, nope, don't.
I have points. I will pay. Mint like salivating in chat. How much for just one tummy grab?
No, that is fair.
Okay. If I open my eyes.
DZ, you're not supposed to understand, chat. You're supposed to give up on that one a long time ago. It's clearly the obvious thing. Steam invite, replace lobby code. Yes.
Baby Steam integration.
So, hang on. The fight with game jank. Also, I'm gonna go to my options because I see the options button finally, and I'm gonna get this thing off of mouse and keyboard because I don't want to.
You get one tummy grab, and it's a 30% chance you get bit like a cat in a band.
Key bindings, no, not keyboard and mouse. Thank you.
Rain, my chat constantly wants to be eaten. I don't get it. You're a vampire.
Yeah, you're a vampire. People want to get bit. It's completely normal, DZ. I don't know why you're acting like it isn't. Okay.
That was supposed to induce fear.
Well, it certainly didn't.
Okay, look, from my experience, Twitch is full of traumatized neurodivergent trans women, and for a lot of us, fear and arousal are the same emotion. Being afraid of ladies is hot.
Stop. I'm going to murder this game if it turns me back to keyboard and mouse. Stop doing this. I don't want keyboard and mouse.
What's wrong with mice?
Huh? No, I don't. Violence.
I should replay Resident Evil Village. I mean, I'll put my hand on your neck for free. I'll fucking choke slam you. Just for the joy of having done it.
There's that. Do this.
Promise. Yeah, of course. I love inflicting violence on others. Do you know how many times I bit my partners when they were visiting?
Probably a lot, I'm gonna assume. That's extremely ill. How do I? Yes, they.
It was a lot of times.
Steam and
Lily.
Yeah. Okay. But then why won't Steam let me do the thing?
DZ, have you not played Resident Evil 7? Because that's what happens to the leading boy in that game. He gets his arm sliced.
Yeah, the filthy man thing.
Sopping wet beast. It's not even the first time that white boy loses a hand.
Yeah, it's quite common actually.
Why would someone want that? Fear and arousal are the same emotion, DZ.
Yeah, sounds about right. Steam, why are you like this? Why can I not just
Same
send
thing.
the thing?
That's a good question.
There stares deeply at Steam's inability to do things. All right, we're just yeah, English. Can I get back to that language, please? Thank you, please. Thank you. No. Yeah, no, it might just be faster to input the lobby code because Steam won't let me send the feckin' invite for
Okay.
whatever cursed
We'll get
reason.
there. We can do this. Do it together. Is this why I fear nothing except my computer breaking? I think we found DZ's one singular kink.
You know, it could be. And you, hi Flippa Dog, thanks for the raid. Welcome on in. Oh, good God. Hi, Ichi. I'm gonna assume you guys were playing something together based on the fact that I got double rated. Welcome to the Jenkening.
Man, you are some special little kind of freak. I say that both affectionately and disdainfully.
Anywho, hi Raiders, welcome on in. Those who don't know me, I'm Rain, the Keeper of the Forgotten, a deity of knowledge and memories, and a wee bit of a shapeshifter. I'm playing a game with Fina, or at least certainly feckin' trying to, even though the game is really trying damnedly to not let me. Computer freak and she's that's a little thing, definitely trying to look at you. But the combination of your lack of recognition, sexuality, and reach for her. Battling levels?
Look, there's a difference between dressing slutty and being slutty.
Exactly.
Now, a lot of people do both, but like, just because you have a boob window, she's not bad. She's just drawn that way. Do little dances that piss you off. Yeah, you do your silly little dances, and then there's Fiery. Fiery and I are like toxic Yuri, but in a platonic way. We're not dating.
Well, I am neither. I am so unsexy. Mood. Absolutely mood. He's had a boob non window in some outfit. Boob non. Oh, two things. I play number one, egg design it. Number two, blatant overcompensation due to trans. You know, that's fair.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, you have sent me the code.
Let me send the invite. I don't know why, and I'm ready to commit murder.
I will cover up momentarily.
Yeah.
And then join.
Hey, look, it did the thing, and I just tried to grab my phone instead of my controller. This is going great.
So, we got character classes.
Yep.
They do things.
They do seem to do things. I got 4 of them and a whole bunch that aren't unlocked yet.
The Sun Cultist. Actually, there's a very fun thing about the Sun Cultist.
Besides the fact that he looks like a Pokemon brought to life, specific people carry on. I don't know what he actually looks like. I'm just basing this purely off the silhouette.
Oh, you haven't gotten to... would you like me to play him so that you could find out? I could do all manner of things.
Sure. Go for it if that's what you want to do.
Actually, I think I want to play... I kind of like playing Songweaver.
So we have Spellblade, Ritualist, Druid, and Switch. Spellblade's off the things because I don't want to use a sword. I don't
No
know if you
cultist
know.
yet.
The first outing, no cultist yet. uh,
I will say there is specifically, I believe, a Steam achievement for winning a run in which there are 4 players, all of whom are playing cultist.
that sounds cursed, but not surprising.
Cultist comes out on the 3rd date.
See. This one, themed with blood. Yeah. You know what? I might go with the ritualist. Purely because oop, Fina,
Yeah.
you
No!
popped out of the thing.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This is gonna go so good.
I can feel the smoothness of this is going to be great.
I also had to back out because I was using my keyboard and mouse for a second.
Yep. Nope. We're entering into this hell. Or what kind of? It's pretty heavily into mythology, most of it Mesopotamian. Well, good thing I know a little bit about it. Very little though. There's been noting that the game wasn't indie. It's not been maintained in some time. That's fair.
Sometimes
Ooh.
games are finished.
You know, I just realized what the druid's name is. I have worries. Canon name, that is.
Yeah. The druid is in Kidu.
Yeah.
Fina, will you stream the game we're working on with our nesting partner? Absolutely. I'll put it on the top of the stack. And by working on, we do music and nothing else.
Kidu. Where are you from? Nowheres, clearly.
This doesn't change much, but we could choose where we're from and thusly returning to.
You know, that's fair.
I'll let you pick.
All the Wolf Clan seems the most interesting.
Okay.
We remember something new with each telling.
Is that so?
Together, let's tell this story again and again.
Game doesn't tell you very much, no, that's fair.
Those 5 fateful days when the sun cult rose against us. The heroes are different every time. The world changes every time. Journeys end, but stories live on. How will you be remembered? Long ago in this land we call Asaria, our heroes were just travelers trying to find a way home.
Yeah, Lily pointed something out. That voice that's singing over the opening,
Yeah.
it's singing backwards.
Ah.
Getting hungry. We need to find somewhere to camp before the first moon feast tomorrow.
Uh-huh. I need to turn down the volume. That is absurdly loud the second I got in here. Okay, yeah, we're just...
Opos.
Gonna turn
Yeah, it's
everything down a
little loud.
smidge. Why does A just exclamation marks? B's dash, which we have a stamina bar I'm seeing.
Well, it's dash for you.
I mean, that is dashing in a really backwards way.
Oh, this is dashing backwards.
Also for us, remember to collect obols, whatever those are, but certainly. Ooh. Ooh, we can talk to people. Yours argue by torchlight mood.
The infant deserves a chance at a normal human life. The Wolf Clan cares for orphan cubs and babes alike. Let the village adopt him. You want to voice this one?
Sure. Why be normal when he can be extraordinary? Let him be raised by the Great Mother herself. Take over from me as caretaker of the shrines. You there, Roots. What is most important in this life? Happiness or purpose?
And you get to choose. You don't have to go with the same one I do.
That's good to know. Oh, that.
Well said. We are but creatures, all of us in need of comfort. If he is called, he will join you of his own will.
Bah, I suppose you'll feed the baby cakes at the first moon feast too. Useless.
You helped an orphan become adopted. You gain a reputation as compassionate.
Okay. No, that was a thing we did. All right.
Oh, right, that's a guy.
You can now cook with mushroom for this and future journeys. Okay.
Oh, yeah. You can now cook with mushroom. Not like as an ingredient, as a friend. Right. Can't hit them from the front.
Did. No, mushrooms and social having this is not gives you the ability to make choices. Wearing a strong sense, but changing your mind lets you change your traits. We're rich. Good to know.
Okay, so that's the way out, as marked on the mini map in the bottom right.
Okay. Ooh. Which means it's time to run every direction but that way, in case there's secretses.
There may be secretses.
Fish was one who will backtrack in just about everything. Ooh, there's a person there carving stuff.
Yeah, that's why it's important to look everywhere. There's things going on.
Oh, that was destroyable. Okay.
May I be guided by the Great Mother and the Pale Dancer in consecrating the stone and my travels. Okay.
You will be guided by something, I assure you.
I'm Dogi.
What do the camps do? Are you sure you want to camp for the night? Yes.
That's defensive for the night. Yeah.
Okay. Outskirts clear. Got it. Lethal pushover. Noted.
I took damage.
I mean, I think I took the most, but sure.
It seems safe here. Let's set up camp. And then, you have to decide what you'll do.
Ah, and they have stats tied to them, or do those boost stats tied to them?
There are 5 stats up at the top.
Yeah.
Max health, energy regen, physical damage, magical damage from your skills. The maximum energy that you can store for your skills. And then whoever has the most charm is the tiebreaker if people vote for different things.
Got it.
Usually you want someone cooking. I'll cook the first time.
Okay. We're just... Ooh! Okay.
Mushroom. We are going to mix flour and water. Bread.
A new recipe for flatbread. Nice.
It gives everyone stats when you cook.
Okay.
Frame drops, anyone else? Let me check how the stream's been doing.
My side's fine.
Looks fine for me.
You can now cook with flatbread. Noted.
It is itself an ingredient.
Mr. the Nice Guy and attempts to comprehend. 5 gains wisdom, intellect, and faith. Yay. Whoever values the other campfires in the darkness, they seem to form the constellation of a rabbit. What does it mean? Those are choices I get to make. I mean,
Fear
it's
and
a
arousal at the
rabbit.
same motion and the same constellation.
Yeah. You consider the sign of the rabbit might indicate an abundance of joy and harvest in the future. You feel optimistic. Gains attraction and spirit. Everyone follow me. I have a plan. That makes one of us. And now I'm the group leader. Cool. You get pregnant or be a coward? Yeah, clearly that's what that was intended to be.
Me when I'm faced with a monster. Yep, there's the frame drops on my monitor.
Ah. Oh, so we're going from... Okay, yeah, that makes more sense now.
We're going back to the clan for the Moon Festival.
Ugh, that makes the sense. There are people everywhere. I'm more interested in this bird. Why can we talk to the weird-ass bird? The bird squawks in a strange human voice and flies away. Maybe someone can teach you to speak with animals? Aw. Boo, we can't actually talk to the bird. I like the weird bird.
Let's get the moonlight out of those opals, shall we?
Oh, why are you trying to take moonlight out of things? Oh, sorry. What? We? Oh, spend things to get things. Got it.
Yep, and you can save up to get more expensive things later.
On this note, I think I'm going to save for Dark Reservoir because the more orbs I can eat at things, the better. Woo. I hope to see this.
Again one day. I visited them as a child, and they were the most beautiful, intelligent people.
Some news. They were a tribe of people, all right. Yep. Oh, and you don't even get a portrait, Sag. Need the most ripe fruits for the first Moon Fest. Is that so?
Moon feasting. Oh, my worries are small and petty compared to yours, I'm sure. Best of luck with your travels.
We're just wandering. I don't know why anyone thinks we're doing anything important. Ooh, pretty rock. Yeah.
No need to worry, little baby babu. No. The baby from earlier.
Oh, it's the baby we helped save. That makes more sense. Would you like to enter? Yes? No? Maybe?
Just looking around.
The air within is cool and damp. Ah, pretty rocks.
Fruits for the Moon Festival. Bats for the Bat Festival.
Uh,
My tea leaves form no patterns in my cup. No skulls or birds or blades. It's just a mushy mess. What does it mean?
it means there's nothing to worry about, clearly. We'll just debate virtues and risk of cooking soup versus stew. It depends.
Virtuous.
Do you want it now or later?
Stew takes a long ass time to produce.
Yeah, I know. And so I said, depends. Do you want it now or later? Brune. Your mother took her time with you, did she? You must look bewitching in moonlight. Thought so.
Imagine being hot.
Yeah. Jealous when nostalgic stories and mistakes in their youth. Perhaps someone more patient would listen to their rambling.
Yep.
Mood.
You smell like so many foreign places. Maybe I'll go traveling far from the pack someday.
Why do you have an exclamation mark above your head, Elder? Oh, because that's story progression. Got it.
It's time to start setting up for the first moon feast.
Yay.
I was hoping you'd say that. I hope there's enough cake for everyone.
The village gathered to feast and watch the moon.
Can you have 3 partners? You already are.
Everyone sang into the darkness on the full moon. But she didn't rise. The singing stopped. Panic spread across the village.
No moon.
Oh no, guess we gotta go hunt the moon.
There's nothing to fear. The Wolf Clan has overcome every calamity. We will make the Great Mother proud until her return. Hedwana, you have to figure out what's happened. If you can find a sworn priestess, maybe she can help.
Huh?
Tabira, how can you leave me to face this alone?
Anyone else we can poke? Sorry, what?
The spirit speaks in a tongue that sounds like the wind over sand.
I didn't even see the spirit, so you're doing better there.
Uchi uchi go. No need to worry, little baby babu. Don't know. Basilia will come back and the Great Mother will come back. Don't you cry.
Ask help. Ask what help how.
Make your choice. My daughter Vasilia went to visit my mother out in the forest and hasn't returned yet. Maybe she's gotten lost without the moon.
Oh. Okay, so you can just pull that down to see things. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what that button do. Ooh, is there anyone in here? Oh, that's right. We're like, are they still bickering over which is better? No idea.
Maybe the moon will come back if we make a soup. Maybe the moon will come back if we make a stew.
Soup, stew, soup, stew. Shouldn't it be done already? It's been an entire day. Chat pull super stew.
I'm doing it.
All right. The eggs are hefty and promise to make a sturdy meal. You can now cook with eggs.
Egg.
I found an egg. We have yet to crack an egg.
Brugge.
Anything else fun around? No, doesn't look that way.
Welcome, learned one, kind one. I have been waiting for one such as you to visit. I think I know what we must do, but it involves blood. You must swear secrecy, not to repeat what I say.
I like how it's audibly protest, still protest. Sure.
To speak with the Great Mother in times of need, our ancestors would journey to the moon's temple and touch an image of the new moon first, then full moon, then crescent. I know not where the temple lies. I hear it moves in each lifetime. I hope you can find it and fix this.
You gained 10 faith. Yay! Sushi is a type of soup. I mean, in a sense, yeah. Ooh, places, things.
There is a merchant in any of the places with the barbell on it.
Okay.
This one has honey, which is an ingredient, and it also has the sun cult.
Yeah, okay. And way up here just has merchant. Okay.
More especially dangerous.
More ingredients is always good.
We love ingredients.
Yeah. Bad at set theory.
Stew is more full, more solids. Stew is to be cooked for much longer at a much lower temperature. It is a much lower water content, and it draws the flavor out more as it simmers.
And in some instances, it was made because the shit you were trying to cook was an atrocity. I.e., making stew with hardtack. And just leaving that in there until the shit's still hard,
until
but
it
less.
Went from hardtack to like...
Ooh, slightly less hardtack? Yeah. Oh, that's a gravity thing. Okay, cool.
You can press left bumper to check your abilities.
Yeah, I saw it called the gravity well. I just didn't realize it actually, you know, did the thing on the tin that it said it did. Pretty rocks. No, that's just in the game then. Okay. Down at the Ultra City where the grass is green and the weed is shitty.
Take me home. Uh-oh.
Ah.
We've walked into bugs.
Bugs. Alright, send the bat after the bugs. That's not a bug, that's a death claw.
But I'm a fruit bat.
Yeah.
It's okay, I'll slow them down. Is that a fucking lion?
I don't know what that is, but it is far too close for my comforts.
Okay, vines and gravity well together are pretty strong, I'll be real. Because the vines slow them down.
Gravity well takes them slowly and also sticks them in place. We really cannot catch a break, can we? Ooh, 15 pretty rocks.
We've never had chicken noodle soup or really any soup that isn't cereal. How long have you had those food aversions? Soup is better.
That's fair.
I wonder what happened here.
Death, blood, death. You can now cook cactus. I mean...
It'll quench you. It's the quenchiest.
We don't need any cactus juice for this game. I think we'll be fine without it.
This fountain, by the way, we can leave it for later if we want, because it is just a full heal.
Good to know. I was gonna ask what the hizzy heck it was.
We can use it exactly once on this map.
Ah. Considering that we're already at, well, you know, full health, I don't see a reason to use it then.
Oh, couldn't see the pole behind the pin thing. Lily, I played this game enough. I think I'll be able to remember it.
We bronze was started on the summer mom force fed us soup when we were like 5. Yeah, that's fair. Ooh, I can look. Gave offers rest from the burning sun, but judging by the decorations outside, someone may live here. Hello?
Well, go on.
A woman emerges glaring. Go away. This is my home now. You do not belong here. Yeah, no. Sounds like a plan. Introduces herself as serious and shares her water. Refreshing. Yay, you're healed. Thanks. didn't need the healing, but thanks. Ooh. That takes stamina. Oh, it does. So that's more than just stamina. Got it.
Yeah, it's your magic bar. And dashing just also costs MP.
Yeah. Makes sense since my dashing is teleportation, so.
And mine is
Wild shaping.
cool. Ah, roots, the best move. I forgot the button to dance. No, how did you figure it out?
I immediately went to the D-pad and started pressing it. It's right on the D-pad.
Let's go. Break it down.
That's just that.
And then left is just a big flourish.
Yeah. Up and down don't have a use. And nor does right bumper. Noted. Oop.
I remember gagging whenever I smelled eggs for a good while. They do contain sulfur. My mom makes really good fried rice that bypasses it. You probably like my fried rice. Mine's pretty good.
Yeah. Mine's okay at the best of times.
Oh, hi! I was just taking a break. Not because I was, tired. The camels were tired. Not me. The view was nice, though. Could you tell me a story while they, catch their breath? You tell the story of a clever ruler who mediated a war between the gods and was rewarded with immortality in the night sky.
Okay.
Huh. I guess not all heroes have to be brave. It doesn't sound as fun, though.
Gain 3 cunning and intellect. Nice. New trait, cunning. I'm not sure cunning and compassionate go on the same character.
You can be clever and kind.
Well, yes, reasons, legal reasons. Yes, very, very clearly legal reasons. Yes. Is there more this way that we didn't get then?
Bowl of plain rice is pretty fucking good.
Plain rice is pretty nice. So I'm more prone to go and make curry if I'm going to have rice.
Jasmine rice with just a little bit of soy sauce for flavor. And it's all nice and warm and fluffy.
Ew. So I had like 4 types of rice. No, that's fair. Yeah, with some rice on our plate. So, yeah.
I'm devoting my life to the study of rice cultivars. You probably could. There's probably a ton of them out there.
It's a rock.
Blessed are the dark of skin who may better endure the attacks of the evil sun.
You know, I said it's a rock, and then I immediately realized what it actually is, but we're not getting into that. I don't think anyone needs ancient story explanation and how they were made.
Also, to all my non-white followers out there, put on sunscreen. Your ass still can get sunburn.
As someone who doesn't get sunburned but instead tans, I'm good.
I exclusively burn.
Yeah. My family split down the middle. Part of them turned into lobsters, and the other part just come out with a tan.
Lobster. You hear a roar and the ground shakes a little beneath your feet. The air smells of smoke and ash.
Obelisk, what is your... That's weird. We do tell that once. No,
Sunscreen
it's
also prevents skin cancer, you reprobate. Yeah. Harmful radiation.
But I like being irradiated. It's fine.
Harmful radiation. That's what you're doing right now. Harmful radiation.
Yeah, this is a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Nice.
And this is just like the first night.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be rather small, but no. Whoop. Good to know. We get too close to things and it'll just drag. Oh, well, that's an interesting
It's him.
character. Yeah, its silhouette kind of gave it away.
A demon has marked you as her own, Hiruana. Why do you follow a harlot of the shadows? What do you get out of it?
I get 2 middle fingers to show at you.
Your goddess has abandoned you. Her insight is of no use to you here. A scarred creature lumbers out, eyes dark and dull.
Well,
Creature time!
fuck me. Also, fuck this thing, but that's besides the point.
He just summoned Camerupt.
A really shitty one, too.
I don't think you're supposed to fight this so soon, so good luck. Oh no, I'm getting my ass beat.
It's fine. We got it past half health. We're doing fine.
Out. I'm going to die.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look, you're no longer dead.
Gah. I'm playing way closer to this thing so I can tag
Woo.
it.
Where'd that coldness go? The moon's absence must be driving Min mad. Indeed. Indeed it might.
50 opals.
Give me my pretty rocks.
4 opals. Okay, we may want to go back and use that fountain now.
Maybe. What's this? Boss fight? Okay.
Yeah, by the way...
Oh, we
actually,
don't
we're
need
at,
the
like, full
fountain.
health now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no need. By the way, your dumbass wandered directly into a Sun Cultist site knowing full well there was one in this desert and then got squad wiped on the first day
Ah,
is absolutely a viable story to tell.
fair enough. So good.
Sometimes the story is don't go in unprepared.
Full of heaven. Was that from Dream West? Where's Gilgamesh when you need him? Not sure. Don't recall. This is from Epic of Gilgamesh. Makes sense. We got Enkidu here. Yeah.
We got. I think that was Humbaba.
Yeah. Also, Tigray. That's not enough for the story. No, that's fair.
You want some leaves?
You want funny orbs? Got 3 orbs.
You want some leaves?
Yeah, so like this is wrong because they did just give us the information in game, but that pillar back there that told us the little dark-skinned bit is based off of the way they used to actually write down stories back then. They were written on basically large parchment rolls, essentially, that were meant to be rolled out and printed on like the ground or temple sides and stuff like that. A fun little detail that I'm far too knowledgeable about pointless things on, so here we are.
So the obelisks were like bulletin boards, basically.
Kind of. Usually we're only used on really important stories. Geez, speaking of Fates of... Oh well, playing the OG Fates tonight back in college, 10 years later seeing Fates on Netflix. That's fair. I've gotten a follow. You know that's fair. God. One of these days I'll actually sit down and play the OG Fate thing. My experience with Fate is just video games and animes. I've not actually played the visual novel yet.
Why is there so much porn on Netflix now?
Good question.
For those of you who don't know, Fate Stay Night was originally
Yeah.
an eroge, which is an erotic game, usually a visual novel.
Yep. And the remake is sadly not. It's just a visual novel.
It was originally porn. It was an H game. Yep.
Yeah, the original was an eroge. Then they later remade it and took all of that out. You're not missing anything either with the remake besides that content because it didn't really add much to the story. But hey, it's fine. If there isn't sex there, I can't explain the scene. Ren figures out she's bisexual. You know, good question. I don't think it's ever explicitly pointed out that she is. Though we all...
she's bisexual. I didn't know that.
I did. Though I might just jokingly refer to her as sabersexual, outside of the fact that technically Emiya is typically a archer. Really? Oh, that's the honey. Yay!
Comes from bugs.
This is the joke, don't answer it!
Okay, look, Saber doesn't count. Okay, you get one woman if it's Saber.
Is that the answer? Got it. Oh,
No.
that's a big thing. I don't want to fight that thing, but do we fight it? Oh.
More advanced hear me outs. Oh, look.
Yeah, no, if we're just, like, even in Fate, there's much more advanced hear me outs.
As Root gets close, the lion releases a deafening roar. You think that's a roar? Root's roar echoes across the sands. Root gains 8 spirit and the animal seems cowed.
Yeah, I've wanted to look into the Fate tabletop game, but I haven't actually sat down and properly looked at it. Oh, it's just following us now. We're
Yeah, no,
following
I
me
made a
now.
friend.
It's that so. There's
Yeah,
a
I,
short
I, I made a
second.
friend.
You know what?
I
Considering
was
Fate,
brave
that
enough to
statement can't
form
be
that.
incorrect. You made friends. And I just got to
Lion
read
is
the
a drum.
phrase Gingerbread Short Set Guan Yu and go, knowing Fate? That's fair.
It was the Fate setting set in Canada, then using the Fate system. Which is
Yeah.
I know nothing about Fate, and I feel like I've learned even less over the course of this conversation.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm not gonna explain Fate to somebody. Nobody needs to know that much.
You don't need to be burdened with this. It's okay.
I
I think
go.
we've seen everything here.
We could go heal up though.
We heal up between anyway, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Wasn't certain, so I was like we could. Which is a completely different Fate. No, that's fair. I mean, there is a Fate-based TTRPG that has its own system, but I haven't touched it. Why was I lethal again? How do... No, I don't want to know how I keep getting lethal.
You got like 3 times my kill count.
Oh.
I say it is your turn to cook, because I cooked last time.
All right.
I see.
Let's see. What do we have? We got eggs. The 2-ingredient thing. What if I do eggs and bread? Yeah, I've been left alone to cook. Do I know what any of this makes? Nope. I made a egg tart. Noted.
Yummy.
Fate and oh, let's see if I can...
Everyone gets 2 spirit.
Yeah.
Egg.
Nope, not. What I'm trying to do. Thank you, Twitch, for your new settings. I'm just trying to scroll through chat. Wizard summon historical figures to battle for the Holy Grail there. That's the summary. Specifically, that's the summary only for the parts involving the 1st through 5th Holy Grail Wars. Outside of that, there's a whole lot of other problems. So you can feel this, so be careful. Well, good to know after the fact.
Sorry, 5th?
Yep. Which also in most instances is the last one, because I don't think Fate's ever gone to the 6th Holy Grail War.
As dawn breaks, a figure approaches the camp.
Oh,
King
for
Marduk
fuck's
announces
sake.
that the righteous sun has hereby vanquished and destroyed the temptress moon.
Besides, there's no, that's fair.
All tribes are graciously allowed to swear fealty to King Marduk. You, however, must die. Prepare yourself for annihilation in 3 dawns from now. No.
Why? He ignores your words and retreats.
Could the Queen of Heaven really be destroyed? Surely there's another explanation. Good job, everyone. We can do this.
Group became the group leader. Noted. I'm just passing you back and forth.
It's because I have more charm now.
So yeah, no. The context there is Fate Stay / Fate Stay Night / Fate Stay Night Element Glory / Fate Stay Heaven's Feel is all versions of the 5th Holy Grail War, which is, I think, as far as knowledge serves, the last Holy Grail War. Otherwise, there is outside of Holy Grail War stuff, an old shrine and a merchant. Okay. I don't want to go to Danger yet. Danger sounds like a bad idea.
Danger could be fun.
Could be, but I'd prefer to prep for Danger than just run haphazardly into Danger. There has said that everything's canon. Yeah, no, everything's canon. Whether it's all canon to the same timeline? But yeah, it's all canon.
All of it.
Because Fate Go brings up the fact that there's multiple timelines and multiple versions of the timelines. Along with the fact that anything that's fate, stay, insert third adjective, or extremely pointlessly long name here is generally part of branching timelines. That's why can we not walk through the grass?
Because we haven't picked a Pokemon yet.
Also, that's so.
Fate, stay home.
Fate, stay home. Technically, there's a version of it that is that. It's a joking version of the timeline where everyone gets along and just stays home.
The opals! No!
Listen, I'm not worried about the opals, I'm worried about Livent. Because these things are trying to make sure that we're not. I figured they'd still be there.
Yummy. There's a fucking guy here.
My son's illness worsens. What if I made a pilgrimage? Now that I'm here, his steps are more steep than I thought. You've got this, old man. I need the Queen of Heaven's blessing, not your pity. Go ahead, I'll catch up, maybe. Is that so? It's it. Oh. That's there's one. It keeps fucking dying. That has Neko Arc. So if we're referring strictly to things that have Neko Arc, then that would not be Fate. That would be. Fuck, what is the other name? I'm trying to remember it off the top of my head and blanking right now. I want to say it's type Luminia off the top of my head. That's where the cursed thing known as Neko Arc crawls from. Melty Blood, yeah, that's the thing. Like someone's got the correct answer there. I have not touched Melty Blood yet.
I have the fighting game because a friend in high school made me get it.
No, that's fair. I do not, even though I like fighting games, I just haven't gotten around to actually picking it up.
When are we playing Guilty Gear?
Never.
He says, having not played Guilty Gear in months.
Last time I played Guilty Gear was when Citrine and Co. were playing it. And
It's okay, we can both suck ass at Guilty Gear.
I have great muscle memory, and that's a problem. And also I'm currently waiting until I pick up Testament finally to play again. You got this.
I can do this. I can just keep hitting it with my leaves.
Those leaves do so little damage.
Throwing leaves at people in real life. But unlike yours, they have no ammo. I can throw as many of them as I want.
I mean, mine technically only have ammo, and how many I can throw how fast.
And I can throw 3 at once.
Yeah.
No recharge, just throw.
Lansing developed omnipotence. No, that's fair. The funny thing, can't interact with.
Nope, just a shrine.
Our Hitbox has Testament art on it. That is fair. I have plans to both pick up Testament and then at some point cosplay Testament.
I have plans to become Testament. My designs are beyond your... Well,
It's been a second main, but I haven't played them in so long. Yeah, that's fair. I started off playing Ino. That's who I picked out of the entire cast of Guilty Gear was the horny musician.
mood.
Once the Testament, BRB. Yeah. When I got the joy of hearing that Testaments in B, I went, bet, I won. Well, we got locked into the thing again.
They're just... Oh, no, there they go. Ah, they attack if you get too close.
Ah.
Which is profoundly much less threatening when you have two ranged characters.
Two very, very ranged characters.
Whoa! Creatures.
Creatures of the night.
Gah. Gah. They just make fucking grizzly bear noises.
Yeah. They kind of sort of vaguely remind me of like a knoll. And like,
Lion
yeah,
don't care.
assuming like, you know, a knoll was four-legged, not two-legged, but yeah. They're playing Asuka and so,
The merchant I saw on the map back
yeah,
here.
is back that way.
And most maps go left to right, except for mountains, which tend to go down to up.
That makes sense. Chosen paladin just like I sat. The fighting games because Testament was announced as official over. Yeah, I know I've been fighting games for ages. I'm just a fucking nerd. And the Guilty Gear because my mates have been playing after Basket was released and hadn't yet known about her. That's fair. Oh, you don't have the same upgrades as the other one. Okay.
Nope. Every upgrade either costs $15, $75, or $150.
So I'm gonna pick up
strong
Orb
it is.
Penetration because that sounds like a good idea, and Extended Gravity Well. And we'll do Orb Stun too. I don't want my teleports
Yep.
to go further.
We've been getting a lot of mileage out of Rob Her Ass Blind.
Our next murder mains brisket. Yeah. The brisket, the basket, I hang with too many friends who have referred to that unfortunate character as many names, none of which being her actual name.
Yeah, basketball Guilty Gear.
Yeah.
That's my main bench press.
For Kiritsu or Kurtsu, no, I added too many letters there. Kurtsu, the search for hope and love is eternal.
The specific partner that you live with. Yeah, Vifs is also poly.
That is fair. The partner we nest with, Mood.
Imagine having partners
I mean,
in crime. Hey,
oh,
there's
where's the lion? We lost him. He got distracted.
I wasn't aware he was lost. I guess he just was doing his own thing.
It's fine. He's revivited, so it's fine.
He can handle himself.
Yeah.
Partnerless behavior.
I only get partnerless behavior because that's the only way for me. God, this is weird seeing my orbs just pierce things. They're the orbs that will pierce the heavens. I'm already sorry for any cringy ass comments that get made today.
I spent the entirety of our intro segment talking about how fear and arousal are the same emotion.
Fair enough. Oh, no, that wasn't friend. Okay, that's the exit. I don't want the exit. That's boring.
I want opals.
And don't know those either particularly. I'm just morbidly curious what's everywhere and must explore because he.
I want to play the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon series at some point. I gotta get around to it.
If I ever play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on stream, I'm doing a PMD randomizer. As bad as you think it sounds if you've ever played Pokemon Mystery Dungeons. And if you haven't, I don't recommend you play it.
The stone's shape honors the pale dancer.
I'm gonna study this funny thing.
After more thorough inspection, you decide the stone was sculpted in a past generation.
Hmm.
Intellect.
Nuge. Compassionate, wise, and cunning. This is the questionable list of traits. Alright, game. Look. Food strangely doesn't smell like anything. Perhaps someone more foolish would take a bite.
I've seen this one before. Rain sounds very familiar, and we just can't place it. Rain has been... I've raided into Rain multiple times, I think. Or Rain's raided into me more than I raid into Rain.
I usually raid into you because you usually start around the same time that I usually end. Gunred Rescue Team, Darkness, Super Mystery Dungeon. I don't have the Switch remake, but I never see it. Hold on. Back to noise cutting. Also, foolish is a trait you can get. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no. I poke around Fina's place. I'm mainly seen over on DZ's channel when it comes to collabs. Ooh.
We smell like milk and honey and pomegranates because skincare is fun. That sounds amazing.
That's really it? Yeah.
Hey, sniffs you. I don't know.
Oh wait, there's another path to take.
Oh, okay.
Because we've got the other chunk over that way.
Take the other path.
Ugh, there's things. There may be things. I'm not positive. But yeah, no, I'm the one who usually torments DZ with quote-unquote cooperative puzzle games.
Is there a process thing? There's also grass. Okay, no more grass. But we did find berries. We can cook with them. It's my turn to cook. I hope you like mushroom berry.
Mushroom berry? Oh. Well.
I hope you like combat.
Violence. Those things died rather fast.
Fuck him up, lion.
Don't get fucked up, lion.
Yeah, please do not make me replace you.
All right.
Ow.
Sorry, I was dealing with the big fuck all hippo looking thing.
15 opals. That's enough for an upgrade. Okay, now I think that's everything.
Yeah, that was the last thing. Yeah, no, I'm not the person that you want to sniff. It is usually tea tree. Which I am here to point out does not have a pleasant smell. We get that camp. Yay, we cleared Hawk's Pinnacle Ravine. I got rowdy. Got pushover. Have you gotten pushover every single time?
Pretty much. Stargazing is both magical damage and max energy.
Yeah, I was seeing what all there was.
Max energy, max health.
Yeah. Doing between those two because I do kind of want more health. Yeah.
Egg. Water.
We're getting them fried eggs. Or kills are on me though.
Egg soup.
Boiled eggs.
Boiled eggs. Eduana is overwhelmed by sleepiness and begins to snooze.
Take watch? No, not here today.
Gains 2 endurance and a reputation as foolish. Let's pack up. We're nearly home now.
2 days remaining. For what?
Apricot.
Apricot in a holy orchard, whatever that is. Sun Cult. Merchant danger.
Merchant danger would, I think, mean more opals.
Or not merchant danger. Oh yeah, that's merchant danger. Yeah, we could do it.
We could get whatever's in the holy orchard and then go hit up merchant dangerous on the last possible day.
Okay.
Get a bunch of opals, cash them in, get upgrades.
Shit, half a dozen of those gonna go make sure to sell them. Nice.
Americans will call anything a salad, as long as there's mayonnaise in it.
No, it doesn't even have to have mayo in it.
They'll make salad out of fruit.
People make salad out of Jello. I'm Krishna Strum singing a ballad of worship to the Silver Sister. You don't know this song.
You move your body as the music dictates, taking joy in the song while it lasts. You seek the four-faced goddess as I do. Perhaps if we can find her ancient temple, we may find answers. Should we search together?
Sure.
I'll pack up my things and meet you at your camp tonight then, after my evening prayers. Silver Sister's blessing on you.
Things don't make salads better. Make a fruit salad and everyone's... No, fruit salads are not great. And the only salad dressing I use is ranch, and I mainly don't use it on salad.
Fruit salad with ranch.
How to make sure everyone in a certain vicinity hates you? Got it. Then again...
Yeah, that's why I stream.
And again, if I really want to make cursed things, I just make some of the belovedly accursed, quote-unquote, salads. It is guaranteed to make sure everybody dislikes you. Ooh. That's a bear paw. Oh. And stepping on it locked us in here.
It's a monster house.
Yay, my favorite. Grab all the pretty rock.
Hogs. Crank them. Oh god. I need a fully automatic leaf thrower to deal 30-50 feral hogs that invade the backyard in 35 minutes while my lion is playing. The human AI doesn't even aggro. Either that or they are just thoroughly trapped.
Well, in my case, it was the latter.
50.
Like pasta salad because the pasta is usually cold and sour. Pasta salad can be good. It really depends on it. Pokemon H mods. No, I have not. I also haven't looked into anything of that sort. Because Pokemon's got enough of that without extra help. I found if I throw my funny gravity well at the plants, they tend to stop and we don't have to worry about aiming for their butt.
Is aiming for butt not simply the common pastime of all mankind?
Ooh,
Look.
there's a person. The orchard's keeper beckons you to come talk to her. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
You are here for the apples, but they are not for you. I'm sorry. Please, 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 please. These are for the gods alone, that they may live in youth forever. But I will make a gift for you, as you are virtuous. My sister Freya left me her pet pig. It is quite stubborn, or you can have some opals others left me. Which would you like? We already have a pet.
Why are you here? Sorry, yeah, opals.
Sparkling jewels are distracting for many mortals. Take them, and do not think you can steal my apples.
I don't plan to, I just want to know why... New trait, seductive? Compassionate, seductive, and wise.
Compliment her into getting an apple.
Listen, what can I say? You see a pretty lady, you compliment her, clearly. Regardless of where she may or may not be, or her status as possibly a god.
What? But when's the last time you complimented me? Look at these funny little creatures. Fina, we like your big hands.
Dude, this last.
Nope.
She's here
Because
because
that's
devils
coming
are
from
here.
Vips.
So.
I know that's entirely genuine, and I'm not offended at all.
Well, that's my thing.
Your new avatar gives me impure thoughts, much like your actual real-life body, and you're funny as fuck. No, yeah, I showed off the new Demeter model to my partners, and
Yeah.
Lily was thirsty about it.
Oh, that's our line. I tried to attack.
Of course, we're being genuine. Yeah, that's why I said you were being genuine. Other people would just say that to be silly. I know you actually mean that the big-ass grippers are incredible. Yeah, she's hot. Thirsty for bat.
Hi, strange person in front of what is clearly a ziggurat of some kind.
Surrounded by goblins. Ah, one more. What? What do you want? The holy sun scorches both our souls, but only one of us is deserving.
Pray to moon, attack! Why? Why? Oh, why? Why is there an option to say fuck you?
The cultist spits at your feet and mutters harshly as he leaves.
That's why there's an option to say fuck you. The sun cultist.
Yeah, it's a sun cultist in a sun temple, and you just start praying to the moon in front of him.
Oh, fucking mood. Oh god. You know, I'm not surprised by at all by that comment from your chat. As you approach, the walls of the temple shiver as the building itself resumes. You're trespassing? Well, fuck you too. The stone cuts are the stones are cut in the exact dimensions of a person. It seems to be the sun cult honors their dead with elaborate new rituals. Shame Fry working with the sun's shabby and does not move. Aw, boo. Foolish.
Nah!
Compassionate, seductive, and foolish. I'm a bard! Uh,
Pure of heart, dumb of ass.
uh, you're a dumb heart of ass, clearly.
Actually, thinking about taking a sippy anyway. Water time.
Ah, water's overrated.
Slurping from this puddle. Mm. Sorry, did you want some?
Nope. Just
Okay,
vibe.
cool. We've been getting so many compliments on our hair. Aren't sure if anything with it has changed, but it does line up with about the time we got our nipples pierced. It's the confidence.
Sounds about right.
It's the secrecy. It's the having something that other people don't know about that makes you feel innately superior to them. They recognize it and they respect it, even if they don't recognize it. Because they don't know that something's up. They know that something's up, but they don't know what. Is any of this making sense to you? Because if it is, you should probably go see a doctor.
Oh, no, those are friendlies.
Piglets romp and play fight while their sibling eats. Their mother sleeps, exhausted. You learn the different sounds and behaviors boar piglets use to express themselves. Sensing your gaze, their mother wakes up with a squeal and prods her family into the underbrush. They flee. Wisdom and intellect.
Now we've gotten wise. I'm sorry, did that just... Oh, good. Hang on. No, okay, no, it's only 3. Okay, I was like, does it scroll or something? No.
No, it's just the top 3.
God.
You're worried that you were still foolish?
Just looking at it, trying to figure out what the heck was going on, because there's just a list growing of random ass traits that says we are. Yeah, you can be foolish and wise. I mean, you can be foolish and wise. You can be wise
yeah,
the world and...
all of them, but it's the top 3 that matter most.
That's fair.
Like, it tracks your scores, but you have the traits of the 3 highest.
Ooh, watching a spider? Let's go, bet. The world tiny universe and 6 arachnids as intricately as the fun life, you know. Ibo would love this.
I keep changing traits.
I second that statement. Listen, having a high wisdom doesn't mean much. Having a high intelligence doesn't mean much. You can have a high of one and a low of the other. Oh, that's to alert whomever you're playing with about a thing. Okay, that's why A is exclamation mark. Noted. Called being a compassionate dumbass.
Fruit.
Seems someone's left an unused cache of fruits here. A caravan stash, perhaps. Ooh, apricots. We just stole some. It's fine.
There's plenty. Oob, I got plenty of fruit. And if you subscribe to _Fina, you'll earn fruits 20% faster. It's free if you have Twitch Prime.
Exactly. You should definitely do that.
We are very talkative right now, apparently. It's nice hearing your
Fair.
thoughts. We don't have Twitch Prime? I do. That's why my VODs stay up on Twitch for 2 months.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. I
In a
have
few
it.
days that. I'd ask Fiery if they're excited for the new sub badges. You will not steal my apples regardless of your desires.
This is your final warning. Listen, I just saw like an interact with the tree and had to see.
You came back and tried to steal an apple.
I came back, I saw an interact with the tree button and had to see if I could.
You didn't even know what was going on. You just wanted to steal an apple.
I was given an option to be a thief and was very tempted.
Look, I didn't come here to not interact with objects.
Exactly. You left an interactable object in my interactable object thing. Lovely.
Yummy. I can't see it anyway because I'm a mod. All my slots are covered.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
do you only get
fair.
to display 3 badges? And yours are that you're a mod, a founder, and the #1 gifter.
What's up here? A funny tree. This place soothes your frayed nerves. The scent of spring floats in the air. Close your eyes and experience an extraordinary calm as if the world has come into pure focus. 8 spirit and wisdom. I am now wise again.
Founder overrides the sub badges. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Flex.
And there's our exit. My turn to make something possibly cursed. Rowdy. Every time I see the kill counters at the end, it's
Well, I just locked them in place. Okay, I cooked last time.
yeah. My turn to cook dubious food. Bruce sings of eternal companionship. Her voice floats to you from half-forgotten dream. You've unlocked the Songweaver as a playable character for future journeys after this one is complete. Yay!
Oh no, and you just unlocked apricots.
Yeah, I don't know what to cook with those. My only experience with those is in Harvest Moon, and I don't remember shit from that game series at all.
Fina getting carried. Excuse you. Water plus apricot, wet apricots.
Berries and mushrooms. Yep.
That's something I can cook. Water and flatbread, wet flatbread.
Made weird soup.
That's the cooking mistake.
Good to know.
It's okay. I found food. Rip goes hunting and finds meat enough for a feast. 7 strength and 5 spirit. Wait, don't attack. Please. I'm here to talk. I wanted to say that I'm sorry about before. I regret the part I played in harming Humbaba. And you. The way of the sun is being twisted and poisoned, and the sun and moon could just work together. I won't fight you any longer, but I cannot fight my own brother either. Perhaps I will see you in another life. What is that fire? The forests are burning.
That's good to know. We already got the apricot. Sun cold side. Yeah, I guess we're going to Merchant Dangerous. The forests are on fire. Yay! Arson.
The unmatched power of the sun.
Yeah, we can head down that way.
Probably want to go this way. Enjoy your hogs. Hogs sufficiently enjoyed.
Yeah. Just stop murder. Violence. It's a path? No, that's not a path. Okay.
There's nothing here.
You know, tangent, we look down on Fae who are weak to cold iron. You can't recognize the magic within technology. That's on you.
No, you don't understand. Fairies are actually a form of radiation.
What's the
Akin
rock?
to microwaves. Fairies are actually weak to lead poisoning. They're weak to lead poisoning. Your iron is just shit quality. Ian fucking Nasir.
Oh.
Yeah, no, they just don't see us. They forbore.
Honestly, a
Give me that
mood.
opal.
Pretty rocks. I keep forgetting which one I am, even though I'm the brightly ass-colored one in this case. Okay, so bullying it back. Hold on. Funny face.
So Warframe build. Fairies are actually a form of sentient, which leaves them weak to cold and radiation.
Sounds about right.
Bright ass, glowing, shining butt. Bite my shiny metal ass.
If the butt is shiny, it might be a firefly.
Fireflies are so cool.
Yeah, I don't get to see them a lot anymore.
No. Actually, what's really worrying is that the way that their climates are being altered, we may lose less generalist species of firefly.
Mm.
I forget the name of it, but there's a generalist species that does decently pretty much anywhere. And then you get toward more specific fireflies that can only exist within certain areas that are dependent on, say, a plant or a weather pattern.
Yeah, makes sense.
Deep ocean will be fine. Water's just getting more acidic in general. When is firefly season? Usually late summer, like late July through most of August. The cat slowly licks its paw, ash clinging to its fur.
Okay. Cat wonders why the hell you bothered it.
Bro, I'm just here in the middle of this forest fire.
I promise I did not start this forest fire. Will you please leave me alone? What? There was supposed to be danger and a merchant here. Where's...
I guess it's different on the last day because it was on fire.
Sure.
Ash, is that a smoking cat? Vifs. Vifs, I love you, but gently taking your head in my giant ass hands and looking you dead in the eyes. The forest is on fire. The dawn of the fourth day approaches. I don't know what armies we'll face, but I'm glad to face them with you, my friends. You mentioned you have a new job? Yeah, it starts later this month. I guess it's my turn to cook.
Yeah. I'm gonna go stare at the stars.
I'm gonna say... this.
We got a new recipe for summer salad. Today's constellation striking the moon's path for meaning. This guy, the constellation monkey, seems to wink at you. It's known for playfulness, but maybe there are other things. Remember the story of the Monkey King, tireless seeker of truth, exiled from heaven. His wink seems victorious. It gives you the courage of the journey ahead. Cool.
We will meet the Sun Cult's attack together as one blade.
Everywhere's on fire.
I don't think it matters where we go specifically.
That's fair. Oh, you're here again.
Before trees, before death, when sun and moon shone in the darkness, the first people sang, sharing one voice, their stories starless.
Ooh. Would you like to enter? The earth and it's cool and damp. You're friendly. Light tickling brushes the edge of your consciousness. Okay.
Nude then folding crescent.
This is the order. It was never meant to be secret. Our attention merely wandered. I feel that mood.
Baby moth. Is it true that monkey people think they were made by the creator? The creature giggles, it buzzes and chirps.
Oh, good. Are these like telepathic moth things?
Humans are so sweet, like little pupae, unable to see what came before, only hearing what others say. The sisterhood welcomes you. Soon it will be time for us to follow our creator to her new world or perish in the attempt.
Noted. The final day.
I love the telepathic moth people.
That's fair.
They are pretty cool.
They're neat. I find them neat. That's just because I'm a dork that has spent far too much time into TTRPGs for their own good.
Are you about to start referencing Lancer?
No.
You should. There's a merchant over here. There's always a merchant at the end.
Yay, merchant. I can spend the half bajillion things we got. Yeah, hold 2 additional funny orbs. Increase, I guess I'll increase my maximum teleport range.
Oh my god, too many opals that we can't even spend.
Yeah, we just have pockets of opals. We are weighed down by our opals.
Our greed, what was it even for? If not for
Pretty
power?
rocks. Oh, it's a sphinx.
A voice rumbles from the stone. Your skin tingles at its power, but its words are from an unknown tongue.
Repeat the words,
Carefully
Sphinx.
repeat the words, Sphinx. A jolt rips through you, but you're uncertain of the effect. The statue is silent.
Yeah, more stats
Why am I
up.
picking up more opals?
Good question. Getting a bit of mania. You know, I was gonna have them in my genie setting instead of an air cocker. That's fair.
You're the bravest of the brave. I heard all the stories about how brave you are. You're a real hero, so you'll fight that evil monarch with one arm tied behind your back, right?
No.
No. Oh, I guess you aren't as strong as the stories said. Good luck anyway. I have had this happen before.
Yeah.
If you say both arms, actually, he goes, oh good, I have rope right here, and actually ties your arms behind your back, and it comes with a massive stat penalty.
Sounds about right.
Right before the final boss, you lose like 20 attack.
Ah.
Uh-oh. At last, Root, my final adversary. I had feared you would vanish into the darkness like your beloved demon. Instead, your annihilation will be sung in our heroes' ballads in the golden age to come! Just hit him from back here. No, lion!
Does he even get to do anything?
He does not. He just keeps going down. Maybe wolfing it up was not the correct answer. I just lost half my health to that. He trapped one of the swordsmen.
I know. Swordsman was trying to aggro me, and I may have quite possibly just stuck the swordsman in there.
No. Asher, why did you fail me? Did I not destroy the demon as you desired?
I go into the ever-burning glass.
Thump. He's not doing much, like there's gotta be a second phase. We just had too much damage.
Betrayers were cast into the wilderness to perish. Yet, still, the moon did not return. The pale dancer's winds blew colder, and her owls flew no more. The great mother's harvests grew weak, and her wolves howled in every season. The Silver Sister's secrets faded into dust, her songs of knowledge unsung. The Queen of Heaven no longer guided our laws and judgment. Her faithful left too, flying we know not where. Every year we honor what remains of her memory with a great feast, and tell the stories of the heroes that fought for her, and now live among the stars.
I mean, it's an ending.
Mm-hmm.
I do know the rose. Scholars learned that Fina never stopped stargazing and eventually became a world-renowned astronomer. Discovering more constellations than anyone since. Some say Chef spoke of the importance of human comforts, delight in good food and family. He was a friend of the Silk Hood, said to have been the first people created by the goddess. She meditated upon a flower, the sage of miniature worlds. She taught knowledge to understand the way of the world and the gods. Word spread across tribes that she was keen with insight. Legend of hers is one of love. At the end of her life, the Queen of Heaven could not stand such a beauty going to waste in the afterworld. So the pale dancer prayed her soul to be raised in immortality in the heavens as the rose. Even now, we speak her name as a charm 3 times over a mirror by the waxing moon to beguile the hearts of those we desire.
Root, the eternal shield. All children know that Root never stopped stargazing and eventually became a world-renowned astronomer, discovering more constellations than anyone else. Root was so fearsome he even scared a lion with his mighty roar. Then Root looked into the face of the pale dancer and dared her, fearless. Some say he was reckless, but everyone agrees he was courageous. The story of Root is that of a savior. When the Sun Cult marched on the Dust Folk, he sacrificed himself in battle, greatly weakening their army and allowing the villagers to escape. We named the Southern Shield constellation after him, so that we may never forget his bravery and selflessness.
All right. Oh. New constellation. Silver's sister. You can now start from the Celestin hometown. New constellation. Ufratu River. Future worlds will include river adventures. Okay.
Ooh.
New constellation. You can now play as the Song Weaver. New constellation. Now play as the Sun Cultist. New constellation. Future worlds may now include the Silk Hood tribe. Do you want to play again? Nice.
That was about 2 hours.
Okay, that wasn't too bad then.
Did you want to tell another story yet tonight?
Yeah, we could do that. And I'll be honest, even though I watch a lot, I don't keep track of when you usually ends, but 4 to 6 hours is my average.
I normally go for about 4.
That works. Yeah, we can go for another run. Ooh.
I actually didn't have the Silk Hood unlocked, so it was the first time I had encountered them.
Nice. Yay.
And that's the thing, is that Hiruano the Rose can appear in your future playthroughs as a mythological figure.
Okay. Along with
stories keep being told, along with Root.
Yeah, okay.
I will cover the code entry thingy with a picture of a bat, a fucked up looking bat.
And I will eat you the code here in a second.
Fiery, I am so sorry I missed those kind words. Hi. 1 sec. Ooh, are you able to play the cultist now?
Yeah, I got Cultist and Songweaver unlocked.
You can play the cultist.
Yeah, I could do a run as the Cultist.
You immediately saw the red one and named him Dante. Hang on. I have to go show chat something.
Oh.
Where is he in my constellations? The clenched fist. Dante.
Good to know. There's the same brain cell there. It's the white hair and then the red and black outfit. It's like, yep, nope, that's Dante.
Yep, that's it. That's him. Everybody sees him and goes, "That's him." I know what I must do.
Noted. This is the thing where neither of us get along the entire time we play. Got it.
All right.
Other than the Seers of Water, Secret Tribe, Heart of the Sacred Forest, proud people in the mountainous. Nomadic tribe that follows the Holy Frost River annually from source to mouth and back again.
We did Wolf Clan last time.
Yeah.
It's hidden for us a little because the bat was up, but I'm guessing Virgil.
Yeah, we can do that one. That just got unlocked. Why not?
We remember something new with each telling. Together, let's tell this story again and again. Of those 5 fateful days when the sun cult rose against us. The heroes are different every time. The world changes every time. Journeys end, but stories live on. How will you be remembered? Long ago, in this land we call Asaria, our heroes were just travelers trying to find a way home.
My favorite PS2 heroes, Don't and Virgin.
Except I would agree. I would agree with calling Virgil a virgin, but he has a kid. The cursed things that we get to find out because the game series is still going.
We're nearly home. We need to find somewhere to camp before the first moon feast tomorrow.
Fucking ow, I can hurt myself. Good to know.
You can hurt everyone.
Myself included.
Ah!
And clearly as it was meant to be intended.
Yeah, that's why there's an achievement for specifically surviving with an entirely Sun Cultist team.
The self-harm is the way to go.
The other girls tricked me. They said I had to offer my necklace to the River Queen. It was a gift from my grandmother.
Adoption. Me knowing your little James. He doesn't even nick the kid's arm. Yeah, he does. We never claimed Virgil was a good dad. I just claimed he was a dad.
But they were lying. And now my necklace is at the bottom of the river forever. Dumbass. I shouldn't be so trusting. I must harden my heart against jackals like you.
You feel a bit more cunning. Oh, bad dad Olympics. Yep. Virgil's great at the bad dad Olympics.
When I feel lost, I pray in the general direction of the Great Mother and the Pale Dancer. They guide my path to my next holy sculpture.
Fuck your holy sculpture. All praise the sun
I like
god.
how we both immediately decided we're going to be the biggest assholes imaginable this time.
My entire thought process was, what would Dante do?
Hey Haru, yeah, it's been a while.
Uh,
I hope you're having a wonderful day. I just
what?
mocked a child for falling for a prank and destroying a family heirloom.
Yep.
Why?
Because fire.
It seems safe here. Let's set up camp. Do you want to cook first, or should I?
I'll cook first. Let's see what dubious food I end up making. You know what? Yep.
It'll quench you. It's the quenchiest.
Yeah. He's going to recipe for cactus tea.
Virgil tries to study the sky, but loses interest quickly and sings a song instead. Virgil gains 2 intellect and a reputation as foolish. Hell yeah! Pack up. We're nearly home now. Stargazing just gets you labeled foolish so much.
I don't know. I stargazed quite a bit in the last run and didn't get labeled foolish.
You did at least once. So, peyote. You made peyote. If I could just fit these sticks together properly, I could use them to draw a perfect circle in my calculations.
Fucking nerd.
Fucking bird. Look at this bird. Yo, is that a booby? Is that a blue-footed booby? Is that boobies on my stream? On the least sexy stream on Twitch?
Clearly, yeah.
To be fair, I did fall off a truck and probably broke a finger last time I went star watching.
Ah, yes, the heroes of the ages. That's you, certainly, yes. Especially when you spend your opals.
Noted. You want my money, and you want it now.
We have no opals.
I got 12 opals.
The Rainbow Serpent is so wise, she must be close to the Silver Sister. Do you think she likes me? No, don't answer that.
Well, I can feel as peaceful as a fish swimming in warm waters. Destructibles.
Maybe we'll find 3 opals.
I
I heard someone in the village might be spying for the Sun Cult.
It's not me.
They better not come near. My lead fish can't afford any distractions.
Oh.
I'm not saying I agree with the Sun Cultists, but perhaps writing would help us remember all of our rituals and calculations.
Ah, math, the bane of every magic caster. My sister said my breath smelled like an eel fart. She's the imaginative one in the family.
Oh yeah. If there wasn't an Enkidu in the party when you started the Wolf Clan, he's just sitting there.
No, that's fair. Neck roll the 70th.
If the average person feasts on 4 small fish, 2 bowls of rice, and 6 mooncakes, how many barrels of fish should I open?
I don't know. How many fish are in a barrel of fish?
The first moon feast binds all of the tribes together with the most important element in any ritual. Delicious cakes. Without the Silver Sister to guide our prophecy, what is the point of feasting? I guess it must be delicious cakes.
Noted. He really wants them cakes.
Caked up.
Are there any buildings we can enter here, or is that a no in this place? Just be a no. Okay, I think that marks everybody. And we only have, I think, 17 opals.
17?
Or not 17. I didn't. 14. That's the correct number. I was trying to numbers and mentally just tapped out for a second.
Your silly little dance.
Listen, he knows what's up. He's just up here hip sway.
You do a fucking backflip and then a little hair toss at the end.
It's a
He knows
backflip.
exactly who he is.
You spin and then you hair toss. Yeah, I guess we're ready.
Our calculations predict uncertainty and doubt, but still, the feast must begin.
Yay.
The village gathered to feast and watch the moon rise. Everyone sang into the darkness to welcome the full moon.
Are mooncakes anything like moon pies? Because moon pies are actually kind of good.
Panic spread across the village.
This, then, is the uncertainty our formulas predicted. Still, together, we will pursue understanding. Virgil, seek out the other tribes and find out what has become of the Silver Sister. A sworn priestess may have insight.
Cool. Are you the little shit that lost her fucking thing? You are!
Prophetess Honey will calculate the many ways to return the Silver Sister to us. No need to panic. The Grungler. Hello, Grungler.
Oh no, the grunkler.
We have 15 opals. We may perhaps procure an ability.
An ability, my favorite kind. What do I got? Call down meteors on yourself to boost attack power? Ah, yes. It's time for IDGAF, IFF. You know what? We will get ready to fireball ourselves.
If you're not willing to bomb your own position, you're not willing to win. What is that creature? I said your own position.
I know, I was trying to remember the full abbreviation for, I don't give a fuck how big the room is, I cast Fireball. Officially known as the less safe for work version of I don't care how big the room is, I cast Fireball. There's too many letters in that for me to remember off the top of my head.
You cannot see it, but the fish are frenzied beneath the water's surface. They swim around and around as if mad. Without the moon, they are lost. My best lures do not draw them to bite. What should I do? My reflexes are lacking, but I could try. It will be better than sitting, waiting, praying. Thank you. You gain
Yay.
vengeance and 3 strength.
New trait, cunning. And she's
Henrana
ignoring
meditates
your
through
ass.
great concentration. Your greetings are not acknowledged. Even the freshest fist tastes like mud without the Silver Sister's blessing. Freshest fist.
Oh, if I charge my dash, I leave a trail of fire behind.
Delicious. I can't wait to walk over it.
Merchants, honey, and sun cult sites.
Yep. Notably, we do already have honey.
Yeah.
So the big thing is, do you want to fight Humbaba again with a different character that deals self-damage? I thought that said blasted girlfriend for a moment because I wasn't looking. Me and my blasted girlfriend.
Noted.
It's me, the Baja blasted girlfriend.
Gotta enjoy that Mountain Dew while gaming. It's the best way to do it.
To do it. A sort of small creature.
I can take.
Hit it, but it doesn't do anything. Yeah, you go get those bad guys. I'll be here at a safe distance. Outside of your minimum engagement range. Yep. Boy, I sure am glad I chose the character that could just dash.
Aren't you?
Yeah, pretty glad. Oh.
As you get close to line releases a deafening roar, perhaps someone more brave could get closer. No, we're not brave.
Yep, that was the event that happened last time. And we were brave then, but we're not now. You.
Clearly, this is an immolation only run.
I wanted to go hit them. Really, I did. Oh no, everybody. The sun cultist has been slain. Whatever will we do now?
Maybe actually fight the enemies and not get set on fire.
We can actually play the game. Oh, 30 opals.
We're rich, I tell you.
Up to 53. This feels like a repeat of the beg clip waiting to happen. Rain would never do that to me.
I have no context to this clip, so I can't agree or disagree with that statement. You know, I do have to question that one Sun Cultist guy lived as long as he did. All things considered, how much of his stuff is setting things on fire? You know, oddly effective. All right.
What? What do you want? The holy sun scorches both our souls, but only one of us is deserving.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Bring out your weapons and he retreats, face harsh with rage. The cultist leaves in a hurry. There might be frame drops. There have pretty consistently been frame drops.
New trait, vengeful, you know? Fitting.
You have violent tendencies.
Who would have ever guessed? You know what actually might be a curse combination that might work really well? Is Plant Boy and Fire Person, because the Plant Boy can slow them down and then you just set them on fire and wait.
Yes, the epic of Gilgamesh and Plant Boy.
I blinked on the name, I'm gonna be honest. I was just like, I was thinking Root, but then I forgot what his actual name was.
You get all the hearts. You're the reason I need them.
Isn't it fun?
The weeping and gnashing of the spirits tickles, feathery at the edges of your mind. After watching the spirits for a time, you notice each is marked with a crescent moon. Soon after, the holy dead sink into the sands and return to the underworld. You gain wisdom and 3 intellect.
Oh. Boss fight.
Yeah, fighting here. Were you aiming for the lion?
No, I just aimed straight ahead. There was no aim there. I was more curious if I could reach the other end of the arena while I was just standing there. Oh, there's a heart for you.
All my health.
Not gonna grab the heart?
And it wasn't even your fault. No, you got it. I don't see it anymore.
Oh, I did not go near it. Oh, there's the merchant. They're up top.
Should probably at least get to the merchant before I go down.
Ah, you'll be fine. Flame Veil costs less stamina, Solar Prayer costs less stamina, base attack damage increased. Yeah, I'll increase my base damage, sure. What's up here? What's this? Oh, it's a bear paw. More combat.
I see the meteor, and I'm just like, I should probably get away from the one enemy here.
Yeah, that's fair. Listen, it was one enemy, it was not wanting to die, and so we set it on fire. It's clearly the right way to do things. Yep. We set it on fire, we set ourselves on fire. We can be set on fire, we set it on fire. Yep, definitely a we here. Yep.
Right.
Well, it just seemed fitting. They're spawning out of this thing, so you set it on fire.
Yeah, no. It's the character to play if you want everyone else to hate you, because nobody else in this game does friendly fire. And it's like, you can't be blamed for the fact that they're surrounded with enemies and you want to firebomb the enemies. That the single best position to attack just happens to be where they're standing at all times.
Yeah. Probably better with lethal. Is that what we're calling that? Okay.
I guess I'll cook.
Yeah.
Honey and rice.
You just go to recipe for pudding. Nice. Oh, you know, some dead rats.
Dead rats. As dawn breaks, a figure approaches the camp. King Modoc announces that the righteous sun has hereby vanquished and destroyed the temptress moon. Dante, you may renounce your foolish quest for balance and rejoin King Modoc, or you and your heathen friends will die in 3 dawns from now. Kill. He expertly dodges and retreats. We have only 3 days to figure out what's happened to the Queen of Heaven, or prepare for the Sun Cult's attack.
3 days remaining. I love how our general reaction is just, fuck that guy.
Attack, attack, attack. You're a hero. Nobody said you had to be a good person.
Exactly, we're not playing good people. We're playing Dante and Virgil, who are very much so not. Yeah. You cooking, who would ever do that? Gross. Is it him again? Can we go fuck with him?
Again. Everywhere we go.
Hey, buddy.
Only one of us is deserving. Kill him.
You bring your weapons in your retreats. Today's run is fuck you, in particular.
Fuck you, Sundrinker.
Deep down the Great Well, you were splashing water, but the rope seems only straight enough for one more pull.
Drinky.
The life-giving water invigorates you, the moonlight singing in your veins, you are healed. Well, that's good to know. Would have been nice if we were unhealed first, but it's fine.
Oh, there'll be time.
I love watching things just get perpetually stun-locked in the fire, just like, eee, I'm on fire. We found the holy shrine of cacti, clearly. filthy sinking rich.
Deforestation.
Is it really that much of a forest if it's the only plant and it's a cactus?
We are destroying a rich and vibrant ecosystem.
Wasn't rich enough, clearly.
Well, now we're rich.
I now want to see if there's a merchant skill to increase the AoE of my fireballs.
Let's find out. What do we got?
Fireballs drop from the sky, purifying the targeted area. Yeah, meteor shower. Let's go. I need more money for that though.
I need 25 more. I need to come back here.
Well, good thing we've still got a little bit more to explore, whatever's this way. There's the fancy heal thing, which we may need. Sooner more rather than later.
It's just wherever you went, I was already there.
And then we double back, go the other direction, and just repeat again.
Always one step ahead of you, Dante.
I'm
I'm serious now.
Oop. We got dragged over to the thing. Violence! Violence!
Oh, the tornadoes last much longer with this upgrade. Look at these.
Yay! We got pretty rocks.
How many do I have?
I got 190, so I've got enough for my thing.
I think I had enough for my thing too. 2 lions. Just immediately drop a meteor on them.
Oh, merchant! You've got a thing I want. Give me the meteor shower.
There we go. Tornadoes pull enemies inward.
And I'll pick everything else up anyways. So, hang on, I need to see something now. Oh, good God!
No, this game's fun. One of my favorite things about Moon Hunters is, like, it doesn't matter how many times you've played the same character. You will be offered and can afford different perks. You will build for different parts of your kit. Like, this tornado pulls enemies in, by the way.
Nice.
That was the upgrade I wanted to go back for. I got it so that they last longer, and then I went back to get suction.
Nice.
And if we can get 75, I think I want to go back and get it so that they pull enemies in further.
Oh, good God. Look at how many of them there are.
Happy Pride!
Oh, I'm down.
This may be how our story ends.
Dante and Virgil dead by a pack of yes.
Like 8 lions.
So no one said we were Hercules, and that is becoming very apparent the longer this goes on.
Here, kitty, kitty. Nice, kitty. Woo!
Right, that's got less range on it than it used to.
It's not that it has less range, it's that it starts dropping them sooner.
Yeah. But like more overall range, but like before it starts hitting things, less range.
Less safe zone.
Exactly. We're following the clear mantra: safety last.
I think we may want a fountain.
Fine.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, we have a lot of health back after that. Now that it's over, we're fine.
God, having an extended flame charge is a bad idea. I just leave a trail of fire behind me now. Good things.
And then you hit a wall, and then, you know, there's fire there. The serpent appears grievously wounded. Perhaps someone more compassionate would care.
Not us, that's for certain.
Damn. Boat murdered ass playthrough. See, now you're understanding why I love this game.
This is great. I enjoy this greatly. Would you like to enter? Yeah, sure. What's inside? We got some pretty rocks. We got pretty rocks.
If I get 10 more rocks, I can afford a dash upgrade.
Nice.
We head back to Lahamu for the third time. That brother. For the third time, and she's just like, we close in 15 minutes.
Yeah, and I got the pretty opals you wanted. Don't have enough?
Sadly, I don't have enough.
Alright. My turn to make some more cursed food. Let's go.
Oh no. New trait, patient, because I keep getting pushover. How do you get pushover, and why do I always have it? Like, every time I play this game, it's the only thing I get.
I don't know. This is whoever you're playing with is just hyper violent. Yeah. Hey, what's going on? You let him.
Sweet tea.
Yeah.
Meat enough for a feast. 7 strength and 5 spirit. Yes! While following a set of unusual tracks, you hear a strange noise. Echolalia time. After a few attempts, you learn to replicate the sound. The wilderness is unusually silent for some minutes afterward. What did you imitate? Foolishness at 5 charm. Yeah, baby!
Let's go. What new fun things do we have? Do we have any fun things? Is it all just merchants now? And, yep. Ooh, old shrine. That's a new thing. It's gonna be able to get 12.
Being able to get...
Oh.
Speaking of sweat tea. Me when I'm on voice call and suddenly we're all in that echolalia.
Oh, it's a person.
This man was clawed savagely by a lion, it seems. He does not move. On his chest, he clutches a letter. It reads, "To my sisters of Nysa, dance until you join me. Love, Yas."
You find 20
20
opals.
opals in his hunting sack.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the opals. Oh, good God, that also brings fire now? I am just a walking ball of fire now. My fire, my weapons throw fire, my fireball's fire.
Hotel Trivago.
Hotel on fire. Cookpot seems recently abandoned. Soup within smells of cheese and earthy herbs.
Soup.
This is good before now. You've eaten it all.
Where's my dinner? You ate it? That was my famous mountain cheese. You brought out of danger with a belly full of cheese and herbs, plus 3 endurance.
We are the worst people we could be this run. This is great. Wheel of morality. Turn, turn, turn. Oops, I broke it. It's all bad.
Okay, I think we got left.
Yeah,
Maybe.
it works.
There's also a merchant here. More chances to
Somewheres.
spend opals. I'll just let you self-immolate.
Oh.
Da, 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 da. Right.
Do we really want the opals?
Yes.
I asked that purely on the basis of I've set more things on fire because, yeah, I don't not do fire now.
Okay, given that it's branching again. You could use the opals to set more things on fire. I think we should
Exactly.
go back. Right. I think left is generally the way to go.
I mean, whichever way ends up being the way to go, if we don't go the other way, we can just backtrack and do it that way.
True.
Which has been our usual thing of, oh, there's the exit. We still have undiscovered stuff. Let's go back.
Stop trying to make me have funny noises. I can't document all the things I do. Believe me, I've tried. You can't roll your sounds to growl.
We pissed off some sun bros again. We're rather prone to just standing in fire, which, you know, I called them sun bros, and so that's fair. But yeah.
I was gonna shockwave these weird animals, and instead, you give me meteor strike.
Fire! The solution to all
Okay,
the
fire.
world's problems.
Boy, am I glad we came back here.
Yeah, we have to fight some things. We got more opals. So you go set more things on fire.
189.
174. I don't have another power-up that's as expensive as fucking Meteor Storm was. That should be a fine number.
That was my famous mountain cheese, and then you just fucking book it.
My mountain cheese. Bye.
My cheese!
And the cheese store has an apology. Nah, we're just gonna book it. Inside is cool and jam.
Oh yeah, Lily finally got to visit the cheese store.
I have no idea what the cheese store is, but
there is a factory near me that makes cheese, and they have an outlet store built into the factory.
Nice.
And they've got some really good cheese and some really good sandwiches.
I have a different thing because, well, not near me, but in the general vicinity that would be considered technically near me in a standard sense, there's a brownie factory that has the same sort of setup.
Yo.
However, that brownie factory is in a town called Uranus.
There's a repair factory in Milwaukee that does chores.
All sorts of fun things. You pronounce it like Uranus. Yeah, I know most people pronounce it like Uranus, but that's the planet, not the city.
I pronounce it like Uranus, as in full of urine. To once again be the most Warframe-pilled non-Warframe streamer out there, the Sun Cultist just has a permanent radiation proc.
Yeah.
You will just hit your friends.
Inevitably.
Non-negotiable.
Friends? Debatable. Not for much longer, it'll seem. Yes, it is. You're welcome. It's pronounced that way entirely because they enjoy bad puns.
One does not obey the Queen of Heaven. One respects, questions, and develops one's own sense of what is right.
Well, yeah, that sounds about right. Fire! My favorite thing, crispy bug.
Isn't that the guy who voiced Mario in that movie?
No, that was a crispy rat.
Crisp rat.
We can look at whatever this structure is here.
I don't think it's interactable. I think it's just cool.
Or no, it was this down here. Okay. See a strange forged metal coin half covered by earth and hear a faint whisper. Both sides of the coin feature the same carved face. It looks ancient and valuable. Beneath the racket of your thoughts, the whispering intensifies.
Ghosts.
An
An ethereal
ethereal
image murmurs urgently, but her words are lost in the veils of the afterworld. Eventually she fades again.
You pocket the coin, take note to sell it to a merchant later. We got 20 opals. Bet, let's go. You gain the trait wise, and I'm just like, nah, give me. Fire!
I love that it's your second ever like game of Moon Hunters, and you are already playing Sun Cultist. Really just throwing you into the deep end.
It's fine. I was given quite a bit of fire, and that's all that matters. Sure,
Damn,
we'll pray.
There's no asshole choice here.
Yeah.
It's just an old rock. The ghost has swords for arms.
That was Fortress. I'm pretty sure Fina is agreeing with that sentiment that letting me do cultists was a poor choice because I'm now setting everything on fire.
Are we not foolish?
No, I'm not
It's
foolish.
close to the touch. I'm hungry, but also this cliff looks fun.
Yeet.
Virgil starts a food fight, sending the fruits sailing out over the mountainside. Deep rumbling down below, and this is the beginning of an avalanche. Feels good to cause a bit of chaos now and then. 5 strength and vengefulness.
Love
These
that.
are rocks, by the way. They're fucking painted rocks. That's what happens if you bite into one. You bite a rock.
Good to know.
It's such a good beat. Just like you saw a bunch of fruits with no scent up on the mountainside, and you just decided to bite into one without thinking. It was a rock.
My first thought is always it's some sort of cursed D&D item. But
My
that's
second
just
thought is rock.
that's just because I am perpetually making things that my party will hate me for within a moment's time when they realize what's going on in a D&D campaign.
Your health is dangerously low.
I wonder if it has anything to do
And
with the
you
fact that I'm
decided
playing
to run through
Immolation.
the disc anyway.
Merchant. Merchant.
A quick and lasting lesson in the meaning of the word rock. I believe in you. Okay.
Well, I hit a wall finally. No, to be fair, I did quite a chunk of damage before hitting the wall.
Oh. Health.
I don't need it. That's what self-immolation's for.
I could have taken that right in front of you. It crossed my mind.
Hello, stranger merchant. What do you got for us? Oh,
Attacks do more damage.
fire, more fire. Got it. I can now fireball more often.
And I like how, interestingly, they don't take things you've purchased out of the skill pool.
Yeah.
Because the game wants to withhold, like, just letting you get everything if you do well enough.
Doesn't want us to have it all? How could it? I can only imagine how cursed that is. I do wonder, though, now if there's a skill that heals the flame cultist while in fire.
God, you go from being a liability to just actually invincible.
Liability to being most people's problem.
Okay, it was actually wait. I think it was left from the fountain and then right.
It was and direction. Yeah, it's over here.
Even when you're just moving around, you hurt people.
Well, my dash can also not hurt people. I just have to not hold down the dash button.
And yet you choose to
Simper?
hold it anyway. Greedy. My cheese! Did you cook last time? think
Yeah,
I
I made the good. I made the good cheese. Well, I say good tea, but it was like sweet tea. But you know.
Hmm. Apricot tart.
Nice. Yeah, stands vigil and chases off would-be attackers. Nice. Large shadow briefly blocks out the starlight. I flew in last. I heard the call of griffins challenging me to fight. Where is she? Not my problem. Then I'd like to remain with you in case she returns. You gain cunning. Convince a griffin to join you.
That was the one that I mimicked.
Love that.
That's why everyone fell silent. I want to see what this is. This looks like a special place.
Special places. He's got a
Oh,
big
look at him.
fuckle bird now. He will probably not survive knowing everything about what's going on here.
Oh, there are opal rocks here.
Nice. There we go. Oh, nope. Yeah.
No, it's just really wedged in there. We're not getting that one out. That is fully behind the couch cushions, lost time.
God, I love the bugs. They're so much fun to set on fire. Oh, there's people here.
I should not have let Hias go hunting alone. He wasn't ready. She gazes into the distance. Her tears are carried by the winds to rain over the valley. You smell like Hias. Why do you smell like our brother? Where is he? You give her the letter.
Oh yeah, we did have it.
The sisters read it and begin to weep quietly. Their rain of tears is carried by the winds to the ground below.
And that's all that's up here. Okay.
The Queen of Heaven lies in pieces. Whether the cause lies in time or malice is unclear. A new age dawns. May the truth shine into every dark corner.
Gain 5 pride and 5 faith. We are doing great. What's that symbol? Spirit gate. Flying
Spirit gate.
flapjacks is a spirit gate.
You wanna go see a spirit gate? You also got seduction out of it. Oh right, when I mimicked the griffin call.
I called it.
You're killing him! And of course he follows you because you're the one who got that event.
You chose the wrong person to follow, I'm gonna be honest. No, we can't actually go in there.
Melee combatant with 0 self-preservation.
Yeah, I think that's what we call the griffin. That willingly ran into an open flame. Well, nothing much down here then. Okay. Woo! He's falling behind me, so I can't dash. Lasai.
Thump, thump. You bounced off of it.
Yep.
It's got me anxious.
I do love ourselves a griffin with 0 self-preservation skills. Oh, I got bopped. Which actually might be for the best, all things considered. I think that means the griffins are now going to follow you. Maybe the griffin will, you know, stop walking into deadly fireballs.
Huh?
No idea. It's getting fireballed. Like everything else that spawns here, but that's besides the point.
Fucking punched you.
We got decked. I have low hopes on the Griffin's survival.
No.
Very low hopes. It's already
Another
almost
combat
dead.
shrine? No, it would have started.
No. Those just dotted around because the forest is on fire.
The Sun Cult is setting up all manner of all manner of torches and pillars. They're just building a settlement here by burning down the forest.
That's clearly the correct way to do it. What's better than a little fire? A lot of fire. That's our exit. Isn't there supposed to be like a merchant or something?
Did we see everything?
Maybe?
Do things just not show up when the forests are burning?
Possibly. Yeah, seems to be the case.
It's a pillar that has napalm in it.
My kind of pillar then. And for the love of all those unholy, people are still lighting up fireworks where I'm at. My favorite holiday, everybody, the 6th of July.
I got more kills and I still got pushover, so it's not that. It's our final chance to prepare. We have to make the most of it.
Oh, there's a person here. Oh, hi, strange person.
Every part of this universe follows its own path according to its own logic, even the stars. What if the Sun Cult is right and this is the end of an age? Not yet. Maybe not. But a world without the Silver Sister is already a world transformed. Will you pray with me? Briefly, a vision of your shared ancestors shimmers by firelight. There are too many calculations now for even the prophetess. Soon it will be the time for action, and I will begin my own journey, just like you.
You've unlocked the ancestral ritualist costume for future adventures after this one's complete. Nice. Das ist ein Flammenwerfer. Yeah. I think it's your turn? No, you cooked last time. It's my turn to cook. Let's see what bad things I make. Let's mix... rice with... eggs.
Omu rice?
Oh, that's the thought. I doubt that's what we're gonna get, but you know. Ah, no, we discovered eggy rice.
Virgil stands vigil and chases off would-be attackers to keep the camp safe. 7 endurance and 5 faith. Hello again. I came to your camp because I am tired of weeping. I could use a bit of company. Your campfire is beautiful. It's so calming to look into the flames. You chat warmly with her. Her smile seems to glow in the darkness. She steals a kiss before laughing and bidding you goodnight. Virgil gains attraction and 5 charm.
Nice.
Now where do we fight Marduk?
At the beach. I love how that's just an option. Where do we fight him? At the beach. Oh no, it survived.
It's
Damn.
It's another hub.
Our quote is, oh no, it survived. Somehow. 3 cheers to the griffin that survived following a pyromancer.
I hope the lady returns to us soon. My son will be frightened when he waits for me across the sea.
No tenderfoots aren't allowed on the home isles, even in times like these. The lady is surely still watching and she won't approve. Or wouldn't approve.
Prepare yourself. The snake was worshipped as a god on a nearby isle. It will increase your faith by 10. I shall entrust it to you for a mere 100 opals.
Oh, you sure you don't want the snake that's worth 100 opals? Oh, there's just a regular merchant here too. And we
Replace the
got
Griffin.
today tenderfoot after a variety of delicious spices, including cinnamon, saffron, and peppers. Give, please. Use your spices whenever you can. Just let everything eggs goes well with one spice or another. Yeah, we got spices.
New ingredient.
Got the spices of life. Now it's time to never use them.
Water and spices. Soup.
Call down meteors further away.
Oh dear.
Oh,
The Mistress of Tides hides her pale face, and we're stuck here, kicking the sand until she returns. Oh yeah, no moon, no tides. Do we replace him with a snake and get more max energy?
I don't know. It's quite fun having him around.
He's our friend.
He's barely alive, but yeah.
We
Spicy
catfished
egg,
him.
new soup.
We catfished him. We earned this.
That we did.
What was that guy's
Hey!
name? Joben Gibbons. Come to me, ancestors. I shall destroy this false king with the power of your righteousness. You have our blessing, Virgil. Shed the blood of the deserving.
Hey, nice. You got
That's
Gen
right,
Strength and Gen
Gen
Faith. This is a lot of empty desert.
No merchant? Just straight to death?
I mean, we got the merchant in the last area.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Scarred creature lumbers out, eyes dark and dull. Oh. The fact that we went to a Sun Cult site for the final showdown.
That was short-lived.
Where did that cultist go? The moon's absence must be driving men mad. Hi, Rox.
That rocks. Funny, pretty rocks. Unrelated to the rocks that's already showed up.
Humbaba. Humbaba is you. Wait, there's more. Oh yeah, bugs.
Bugs. Bugs are great. I can be a good bug.
Want.
Glaceon, that's
Beside
fair.
this merchant? Humbaba is hot, Virgil is melt. Bug is weak.
Indeed, the bugs are weak. This is why we set fire to the bugs.
You hear a
the
roar
ground
and the
shakes.
ground shakes a little beneath your feet. The air smells of smoke and ash.
My favorite.
A lot of side rooms with nothing in them. Bug is weak and has Humbaba.
Ah.
Well,
Here we go.
at last, Virgil, my final adversary. I had feared you would vanish into the darkness like your beloved demon. My ancestors worked through me and my violence. Their vengeance shall not be denied. Your ancestors' next lesson will be to teach you how to accept death. What is a man? Well, fucking break him again. Just keep basic attacking it. Dang it, no mind. Sink him. Sink him again. My
Oh,
journey
no.
was just beginning. No, Asher. Why did you fail me? Did I not destroy the demon as you desired?
Wars within. Win a battle against your own brother.
They're brothers.
Well, that's good to know.
Without Marduk's leadership,
Then we did as the Dante should do and killed his brother.
betrayers were cast into the wilderness to perish.
And Virgil did as Virgil wanted to do.
Not return. The pale dancer's winds blew colder, and her
Bitch
owls
is slapped, yeah.
The great mother's
Bonk.
harvests were weak, and her wolves howled in every season. The Silver Sister's secrets faded into dust, her songs of knowledge unsung. The Queen of Heaven no longer guided our laws and judgment. Her faithful left too, flying we know not where. Every year we honor what remains of her memory with a great feast, and tell the stories of the heroes that fought for her, and now live among the stars.
You know, that went surprisingly faster, all things considered. The amount of fire setting that was done. Dante the Fox. And stories claimed that after the Sun Wars, Dante used his expert stargazing skills with the Reef Walkers who employed him as their navigator. Dante was ferocious in fighting the Sun Cult tooth and nail. Dante's foolishness once started an avalanche in the mountains. Dante brought the news of Haya's death to his sister nymphs, who rained from the mountains. Eventually, schemes and plans built the web upon which Dante sat, considering his next move. They say he became so full of guile that he could lie and deceive even the coyote. Dante was a classic trickster with a plan for every outcome, always one step ahead of the naive and innocent. They say Dante tricked the gods themselves to find immortality in the stars, but in retaliation, they turned him into a fox, reflecting his true nature.
Virgil, the Queen's throne. According to legend, after the Sun Wars, he became famous for being able to run for days without sleeping or eating. Eventually, Virgil held all of the tribe's top prizes for marathon running. At some point, Virgil brought a smile to the face of all who knew him. Ever impulsive and playful, he was known to carry joy in his pocket. The storytellers only speak of Virgil in hushed tones, for he was so proud he would strike down any who spoke ill of him. Although a great leader, he suffered no insults and eventually grew so arrogant and selfish that the Queen of Heaven herself took him up to heaven, only to sit on him, turning him into her throne for all of time.
Let's see, what were the unlocks? New constellation, Reef Walkers. Cool.
The people from the port.
Oh, okay. You can now use a new costume as the Ritualist. New constellation, the One Voice Village. You can now start from the One Voice hometown.
Virgil got turned into that plastic chair that he just kicks aside in that one DMC5 cutscene.
The artist, you can now play as the Snow Dancer. Cool. New constellation. Future adventures will now include Snowlands. Nice. I don't remember talking to the Snow Dancer, but alright. Lucky Virgil? So that took about an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think honestly 2 stories a stream
Sounds good.
sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Assuming our stories don't end miserably early.
Sometimes they do, but this was not one of them. We kind of
yeah.
killed it with that last boss fight. Snow Dancer was DLC. I think so. I think Songweaver was always in the game, but Snow Dancer was added.
Just shrugs, no idea.
There's, I think, 6 playable characters. But yeah, there are a lot of different constellations.
That's fair.
Some of which are for embodying a specific trait, and some of which are for embodying 2 traits.
Fair enough.
And as you continue telling stories, the characters will keep getting turned into constellations. Sometimes they'll end up being the same constellation, and you have to choose which one gets remembered.
Okay, makes sense.
But you just fill things out the more you continue telling stories.
Bad enough. That was fun.
That was a lot of fun. We're doing this again next week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the stipulated clause was until one or the other of us is tired of this.
Yeah, pretty much until we get bored of playing Moon Hunters on Sundays. So, hope you folks enjoyed. This was a lot of fun. I'm glad I get to do something with Rain, and I'm glad it's something as substantial as, like, we're just going to play some Moon Hunters and have fun.
Yeah. We're going to do stupid things like run emulation only.
Immolation only. Oh, God. Meteor Strike!
Just, I can imagine the absolute chaos that would be 4 of the Sun Cultists all with the Meteor Strike.
So far, you've successfully hunted 0 moons. We'll get around to it. For now,
hunting moons is overrated.
I believe it is time to raid out then.
Yeah.
We're done for the night. I'll give you the honor. Is there somebody you'd like us to raid out to tonight?
Not particularly, as I actually go to Twitch to check.
Yeah, me too. Venny's playing No More Heroes, which is cool. I could throw you her way.
Yeah, that works.
You finishing? Yeah, we're wrapping up a little early. That second story did not take that long.
Yeah.
So that is who I'm raiding out to tonight. If you want to pick the same target, she's playing No More Heroes, which I've been meaning to catch.
Yeah. No More Heroes is fun.
Yeah. The 2 of us will be back next week for more Moon Hunters, and likely the week after that. We're just gonna have some fun with it.
Yeah.
My chat, here's my raid message. It's a bat raid, surrender your fruits.
And there's mine for my chat. It's a brick of text, but there's important bits in there. Because I haven't re-separated it again.
Again, this has been just so much fun. I'm so glad that I got to share it with you. I'm glad you've been enjoying it so much.
Yeah.
Immediately diving into, you rotate off cooking because it gets you less stats, but it gets stats for everyone, and you just try to make the most fucked up dish you can. Sometimes it's weird soup, sometimes it isn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you invent a fruit tart.
And sometimes you are the fruit tart.
That's me. I'm a bit fruity. Well, my chat, don't forget to give Rain a look if you haven't before. Regulars, lurkers, VOD watchers. Thank you so much for coming out here. Thank you for supporting both of us, and I hope you all have a good night.
Yeah.